Southside Relief says its new Go With the Flow campaign is simple. They're asking people to document if they see any kind of flooding or standing water anytime it rains. They say this could help highlight flooding issues in the city and also possibly lead to some changes.
This right here is a storm drain, right?
At the corner of Richmond Highway and Harwood Street.
But it's blocked with all of this debris.
Cherie Shannon with Southside Relief shows us a spot that often floods during storms.
And so during a really bad rainstorm, this entire part of the sidewalk will be covered in water. It makes it almost impossible to cross.
She says the problem seems to be pervasive in certain parts of the city due to issues with infrastructure, like drains or divots. It's also caused by having no alternatives, like trees or other green spaces that can soak up the water.
Unfortunately, we see this a lot in Easton and Southside neighborhoods. These are areas that are formerly redlined, that there have been decades of disinvestment, where urban renewal came in, a lot of highways, a lot of roadways, but the additional investments of green spaces didn't really come along with it.
Now, Southside Relief is partnering with the University of Richmond, encouraging people to fill out a quick mobile survey documenting where they see standing water when it rains. 150 survey responses since it started in March show possible flooding problems from Monument Avenue to East Broad Rock Road.
We are not hydrologists here at Southside Relief. We are working with experts to tell us whether it's like a flash flooding or the type of flooding. But on the survey, there are pictures that are showing you this is what to look out for. And so if you are seeing just standing water, report that to us and take a picture, and we'll be able to also determine what kind of flooding is happening in that area.
Those responses will create a flood map for the city and will be shared with the Department of Public Utilities and Richmond City leaders to determine where flooding problems exist and changes need to be made.
When people participate, they're actually helping us make change, right? And so we'll take this information, share it with our elected officials and city officials so they can make more informed decisions.
The group says it wants to receive at least 500 responses by Labor Day. You can find a link to the survey on our website, WTVR.com. You can also sign up for text alerts that will notify you to fill out the survey anytime it rains in Richmond. You can find that on our website too. In Richmond, I'm Elizabeth Holmes, CBS 6 News.